How's it going, everyone? Welcome to DoublePebble. So the giveaway have just started, so if you have not checked it out, click on the I button to see how you can join the giveaway, and that is just the first of 3 giveaways that I'm doing, so be sure to join the contest. Now, today we are going to be reviewing another world legend striker that many of you have requested, Luis Hernandez. Now, I can understand why so many of you wants me to review him, because he is considered super cheap for a world legend, and I know many of you wants to own your first world legend. So let's start by looking at his stats. Okay, first thing is he's not the tallest of striker, 175, 69 kg. The first thing that comes to mind is Falcao, because he has the power header trait. Strength is not super high, 85. Good stamina, his pace is high, 92 pace, 93 acceleration, and then he's got 84 jump. I will expect someone like him to have a much higher jump as compared to this. 84 is way too low for someone of his height. His agility is high though, 90. Balance is decent, 87. His dribbling and ball control, I would say, is slightly above average. Cross shot passing, nothing to shout about. Finishing is also on the low side for a world legend striker. Shot power is 86. His heading is his selling point, I think, 89. And then his penalty is 88. Positioning is 89. Reaction is good. Aggression is decent. Now, he's, like I said, he has the power header trait, which is very important for crossers like me. 9 styles: goal master, target man, wing player, area control, okay, dribble master, tanker, okay, sniper, free kick master, acrobatic. He has also got decent work rate as well, high mid, which is much better as compared to like mid low or mid mid. Okay, so high mid work rate. Price wise, he is currently 880 million EP. Considered dirt cheap for world legend, considering if you look at it, I mean, if you look at other world legends, they are so much more expensive. So he is definitely a very attainable world legend. So right now what we have to do is to go and see his performance in game before you guys rush to buy him. Okay, so first thing we talk about his headers first. Assuming he gets his head to the ball, his headers is really quite OP one. He's on par with players like Luca Toni, Patrick Kluivert, Didier Drogba. That sort of power header kind of header whereby it is super strong, super powerful, and super accurate one. That is all because of the power header trait. And if you think about traits, right, I think power header trait is the most obvious kind of trait whereby you can really tell the difference between those that has it and those that does not. So it's really valuable, power header. Next thing is he's very pacey as well, 92 sprint, 93 acceleration, which means that he is quite suitable for the high through game. So there was one goal whereby I saw him sprinting and I just do a high through and he outsprint the defender and score. That is like many people's favorite move, right? And if you do it with him, your success rate will be pretty high because he's really pacey. His agility is also very high as well, and if you couple it with his lack of size, he does look pretty small on the pitch, and it gives you this kind of nippy feel. You know, the last time that you have this feeling will probably be when you use 10U Messi, whereby he feels extra slippery, extra oily, extra agile, and that is the exact same feeling you will get when you use Luis Hernandez. Is that a good thing? It's up to you. Okay, for me it's not a very good thing because of his lack of size. Now on to his weakness. First thing, of course, very obvious, lack of height. So most people will probably buy him because of his power header and think that he is going to be dominant in the air. Same problem as world best Falcao and Dola Saleh, they cannot win contested headers. And if you think about it, he's got even lower jump as compared to the both of them, which means that his chances of winning a contested header with tall center backs like Hummels, PK, or Mertesacker is going to be even lower. Next, he is the first striker that gives me the feeling of having poor finishing. Now, I've used a lot of strikers, as you guys can tell, and he's the first one that I can feel that his finishing is not up to mark. I understand that sometimes strikers or players do shot off target, but that is very rare, and when I use him, as you can see in some of the highlights, some of the off-target shots are really ridiculous, or when you want to do a cross-field shot, he shoots straight at the goalkeeper. So I am a little bit worried about his finishing. It isn't as bad to the extent of, say, the real-life Emil Heskey or something like that, but you do feel that he can convert a little bit more. Okay, in terms of strength, although he's a tanker, I still feel that he's a little bit of a pushover, because generally he's quite small size, 175. He's even shorter than Falcao. So you do see him get pushed off the ball from time to time, and I find that he gets tackled quite easily. So he doesn't give you that sense of security like Tony, Kluivert, Ibra or Drogba, you know, or Peter Crouch, you know, this sort of real big target men whereby when they have the ball, you are quite safe. You feel this sense of security that they will be able to protect the ball. Okay, so overall, I am going to be generous, I think, and give him a 7 out of 10, purely because he's a world legend, because I would say he's quite similar to Falcao and Messi. So if you think about Falcao and Messi, you know, having a child together, Luis Hernandez will come out, because he's got a power header trait. He's as small as them and he is as quick as Messi, so it's a combination of both of them. He wouldn't be really suitable for the crossing game, obviously, because of his lack of height, but if you play a more hybrid style whereby you mix high through and you mix crossing 50-50, he might be a good option. He might, okay, I'm not really sure about that. Now, is he worth it for 880 million? Although it looks really tempting because he's a attainable world legend. It's not like Hullet, who is like 40 billion, 50 billion. He's less than 1 billion, so many of you will probably be tempted to try him. I would suggest no. Okay, it was a little bit frustrating using him, and I had some problems getting him to perform in game. Generally, small strikers don't perform really well. I would suggest go for strikers that are at least 185 cm, if you get what I mean. Okay, so that is all I have for this review. If you can, try to avoid buying Luis Hernandez no matter how tempting he is. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like my FO3 video, and do hit the subscribe button, especially now that there is this contest going on. You have to subscribe and join and get crazy packs, alright? And remember, you need to go to our Facebook fan page and like the page to be eligible for the giveaway, alright? And I will see you next time.